Hello friends, I am in Seattle. I am living with my younger son Ramakrishna Sai, and I am going out to enjoy the nature. This is the house where my younger son Ramakrishna Sai lives, and I'll share with you a couple of ideas and insights in this video. I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I am a server of Brainstroke. This is, you can enjoy the ambience. It's amazing and incredible ambience, and full of houses and beautiful villas here. So now I'll walk and talk. So let me introduce myself. My name is Professor M.S. Rao. I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. I have 43 years of diversified experience, including Indian Air Force, business, teaching and training. I am a late bloomer, dyslexic, ADHD, OCD, and add to that I had a brain stroke in the year 2021, and I don't have two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler, and I don't get any pension, and I don't have any regular income. I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment, and I am 61 years old with mental challenges, physical challenges and financial challenges. Despite all the challenges, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. So never give up, be positive. My blood group is B positive, and I am positive by nature, and I am curious and creative by nature. I am an author, researcher and storyteller. I create stories and add value and impact humankind. So I love sharing my stories. I create stories and share my stories to make a difference, and I'm very curious, and I do lots of research, and I started I create I create frameworks, methods, perspectives, and more than for the last 3 months I have been researching on philosophy. So I started my own philosophy. So like this I do lots of stuff, and I talk to unknown people, and so that I can learn something from them. Whenever I learn something from the people, I'll keep them in my knowledge bank, and I would share with my social networks. That's what I do it. So I don't get any money from this, but I enjoy what I do it. And this is briefly about my introduction. And now you can see the snow, heavy snow, and I am in Seattle right now. It's very cold in Seattle, and it's afternoon in Seattle. I started walking on the trails of Seattle. Three things I maintain in my life. One thing is I go to temples regularly. Wherever I go to, whether I was in the Indian Air Force or as a civilian, I was I visit temples regularly. That's one aspect. Second aspect is that I've been hitting gym for more than 40 years. I'm a fitness freak. And the third thing is that I visit libraries, and these are the three greatness of my personality. and now I'm planning to go to a library here in Seattle, and whenever I get any opportunity, I visit libraries in India. Now I'm in Seattle, and I'm going to visit the library. Hopefully, if things work out, I'll spend some couple of moments in the library and return. So these are all things, and now I'm walking on the trails of Seattle. Why I'm walking is that I have a chronic back pain since 2007, and second thing is I had a brain stroke in the year 2021. Thirdly, I have internal allergies. So these are all the challenges I am having. So I go for a walk in Seattle so that I can get relief. And when I walk, I get momentum, I get energized. So that's why I go for a walk. And for the last 5.5 months, I have been in Seattle, and I am going for a walk. When I was in India, I used to go to gym regularly. Of course, I had a brain stroke in the year 2021. After the brain stroke, for 1 year, I didn't go to gym. Then I started going to gym. And then now for the last 5 months, for the last 5 months, I've been in Seattle, so I'm going for a walk, and I'm walking and sharing my knowledge. And why I'm recording my memories is that I want to keep these memories forever. And I am already 61. If things go wrong, at least my memories will be there forever. And those who are interested, they can acquire some knowledge from my videos, and you can consider subscribing with your networks. And when I walk, I share my ideas and insights on life and leadership. And you can consider subscribing to my channels and share with your networks. If some of my ideas are appreciated, that serves my purpose, and I feel that yes, I have made a difference as an individual. So the smallest way I can do is that investing my time and sharing my knowledge. That's what I am doing despite financial constraints and limitations. So this is a junction. I walked fast. Just a moment. Yeah, just a moment. Let me share with you about this junction. This is a Seattle supermarket. You get a gas station here, and you can get all kinds of food stuff and groceries, everything you get. And my wife and I shop here. So this is an excellent center. This falls under Beacon Hill in Seattle. So now I'll resume my storytelling. So now while walking, I share my ideas and insights, and whatever you feel appropriate, you can accept and share with your networks. Life is all about learning, unlearning, and relearning. So I believe in continuous learning, and at the same time I tell everyone that to take only whatever is relevant and appropriate. Whatever you feel is not relevant, you can discard. So this is my sincere suggestion to everyone. So life is all about learning, unlearning, and relearning. So some certain things we learn, then again certain things we unlearn, then again certain things we relearn. So this is about life. So you take whatever is required. And I am walking on the trails of Seattle, and it's very cold in Seattle, and I am holding my smartphone with my left hand, and holding my smartphone with my left hand is very stressful and painful, and I can't shift my smartphone from left hand to right hand, as my right shoulder and right hand has been numb for the last 4 years. So lots of challenges I am having, but despite all the challenges, I am walking in Seattle on the trail in a very cold weather. So this is what I am doing. So please empathize with me, and please consider subscribing with your networks, because you get lots of ideas and insights from my YouTube. So this is one way of managing my time and also sharing my knowledge, and also I am improving the mobility of my body. So these are all the multiple advantages involved in walking, and I am uploading only raw videos because I am not a tech savvy. So please empathize with me. So I am not a tech savvy, and I can't edit and update my raw videos. So this is the challenge I am having, but no problem. I am doing my best. It's the bad tradesman who blames his tools. It's the wise tradesman who will work with what he has got, and still he will impact. Precisely, I would like to put it in this manner. It's the bad tradesman who blames his tool, whereas the wise tradesman will work despite constraints and deliver the amazing results. That's what I believe. So I am doing my best despite health challenges, and it's very cold in Seattle right now. So now I'll share with you about Seattle, and my wife and I visited a couple of places in USA, and precisely we visited 5 states in the United States of America, and the one state where we currently are, that is Seattle, and other places we visited in Washington state. Then we visited other 4 states like California, Nevada, Arizona, and Oregon. So total 5 states we visited within a span of for more than 5 months. We visited these many places. So it's all possible because of my younger son Ramakrishna Sai's initiative, and he himself is not financially that strong, but he managed it somehow, and he invited me and my wife, and we came to USA for the first time. Otherwise, my wife and I wouldn't have been in a position to come to USA, thanks to the initiative of my younger son. And my younger son also had lots of challenges, but is managing. I and my wife have challenges, but we are managing. So this is about life. Now when I talk about Seattle, Seattle is a very beautiful city, and people respect diversity, and Seattleites are very warm and friendly, and they are ethical, and the crime rate is very low in Seattle, but here rules are very strict, and it's good that rules are strict so that we can lead peacefully and happily. So it's good. At the same time, there is a lot of freedom in USA, but again we can't encroach into others' area. So like that, so we have to utilize our freedom in such a way that we enjoy our life, and also we allow others also enjoy their lives. And there are a couple of companies that are doing good in Seattle, and Seattle is noted for entrepreneurship, and there are the companies like Alaska Airlines, Boeing, Microsoft, then again Amazon, Costco, T-Mobile, Northstrom, Starbucks, like that. These are all the companies. They are doing good. They are eminent and prominent, and they added immense value, and they are doing good. And when you look at Jeff Bezos, he started from garage and became a billionaire. He lives in Seattle. Then another entrepreneur is Bill Gates. He's a billionaire. So like that, people have the entrepreneurial zeal, and they started with a vision and succeeded as entrepreneurs. So this is briefly about entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurship is not an easy thing. It's very challenging and very tough, and it involves lots of challenges. And entrepreneurship is for brave-hearted, not for faint-hearted. Entrepreneurship is a dogfight, and entrepreneurs are insanely ambitious. They are very ambitious. Many people think that entrepreneurs, they want to earn money and enjoy. Of course, they want to make money, but they want to impact the people. They want to add value, and so this is about entrepreneurs. And when we encourage entrepreneurship, what happens? We make money, that's one thing. And second thing is we serve the stakeholders and impact. Apart from that, migration takes place. People migrate from different places. They come to Seattle. Again from here to some other place they go. So they get lots of opportunities. And when people migrate, they get lots of they lead quality of life advantages, and they can pave the way for the next generation of leaders. So because of this reason, people from the developing countries are migrating to developed countries, so that they can lead quality lives, and also they can pave the way for the next generation of leaders. So because of these aspects, many people from the developing countries, they take risk and migrate. I'll wait for a moment. It's very cold. Just a moment. So now what I did was, I rubbed both hands and created friction and warmed my both hands, and I started walking. Now I am walking alone in Seattle, on the trails of Seattle, and I am sharing my stories on life and leadership. So now when I talk about entrepreneurship, it's amazing, and I wanted to succeed as an entrepreneur, but I failed. Then I subsequently became an educator and faculty member in the year 2007. Of course, it was a different challenge, and when you look at most of the lead entrepreneurs, they have passion. They want to grow and add value and impact. But majority of the entrepreneurs, they fail due to external forces and factors. It's not that they lack the entrepreneurial zeal, and it's not that they are fools or something of that kind. Entrepreneurs are risk takers, and they take risk. And some people might feel that entrepreneurship is very challenging, and we should avoid risk. And I would like to share with everyone that not to take a risk is also a risk. So you have to take risk in life. A ship is safe at the harbor, but it's not meant for that. A ship is meant for sailing. When the ship sails, sometimes there will be a stormy weather, inclement weather, pleasant weather. So we encounter various kinds of situations when the ship sails. So I would like to call ship means ship is nothing but life. Life is also like that. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fail, sometimes we encounter lots of challenges, but we have to keep moving. It's life. So similarly, life and ship both are the same. So similarly, entrepreneurship is also like that. So you have to take a risk. Only when you take a risk, you will be able to succeed as an entrepreneur. So you have to take risk, right? And I published 53 books. In fact, I wrote 60 books, and one of the books titled Entrepreneurship, which was not yet published, but already I wrote the book and kept it aside. But for the last 4 years, I have health challenges, and my right hand has been paralyzed, and I can't eat with my right hand, and I can't type with my right hand. So I am not able to complete my pending book proposals, which are around 7. And hopefully I will overcome my health challenges, and I will overcome my numbness, and I will complete my pending 7 book proposals. Publishers are coming forward to publish, but I am not in a position to update my books. And another aspect is that after COVID, things have changed so fast that it's very difficult to cope up with the technology, and things have changed, and I have to upgrade my books in the current context. So it's very challenging. So hopefully I'll get back to my feet, and I will start writing my book. So I am very optimistic. So we have to be very much optimistic in life. Now, I made my debut as an author in the year 2010, and I published 53 books, and I published more than 300 research papers, and I published more than 1,000 articles, and I was a regular contributor for Entrepreneur magazine, and I serve on the editorial boards of various journals such as the DLO of Emerald and JVPL of USA. So like that, lots of things I have done it, and it's all because of my hard work. So I made my debut as a non-fiction author in the year 2010 and published 53 books within a span of 15 years. 15 years I did. And unfortunately, out of these 15 years, 4 years I went back. I slowed down because of my brain stroke. Otherwise, I would have published more than 60 books, and probably I would have impacted hugely across the world. But brain stroke was a dampener. But the good news is that I am alive, and I am walking on the trail of Seattle. So, okay, all that happens for good, all that happens for everything happens for a reason, all that happens for a good. Life is not linear, life is not a straight line, life is not a cakewalk, life is all about possibilities. So you have to see, you have to pursue the life in this manner, because sometimes ups, sometimes downs, sometimes successes, sometimes failures. So lots of things do happen in life, but we should be prepared for everything, and we should be resilient. So I emphasize resilient leadership. And apart from entrepreneurship, when you look at some of the entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, they are successful. And when you look at Elon Musk, He encountered challenges and he was close to bankruptcy, but he survived and he managed everything, and now he has 6 companies and he has 10 children and 3 citizenships, and he's a kingmaker. So it shows that life is all about the possibilities. Again, when you look at Donald Trump, he was also close to bankruptcy. He had lots of challenges, but he survived. Then again, he became the president of president of USA once. Then again, after a break of 4 years, second time he became the president of USA. So it's very obvious that life is all about possibilities. You have to be very positive, and optimism is everything in this world. So I'm standing at this junction for a moment, and so once I get a green signal, then I'll walk forward. So I don't know how to. I'm standing at the junction. If I get the green signal, then I'll walk forward. Just a moment. So this is a junction I have crossed, and you can see the excellent viewpoint. This is Seattle fire station. Now I am walking forward, and I am sharing my story. So this Donald Trump is successful. Then again, Elon Musk is successful. So it's very obvious that life is all about possibilities. You have to believe in your passions. You have to believe in dreams. So when you do so, you will be able to succeed. So life is all about possibilities. Now I will talk briefly about my philosophy in a nutshell. Now very soon I will go to library and I will talk various other aspects. I started my philosophy 3 months ago, and when I was walking on the trails of Seattle, an idea flashed on my mind to work on my own philosophy. So the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. So I always take first step, and I am very proactive and positive, and I started thinking about the philosophy. A short pencil is better than a long memory. So I have the habit of writing the things, and of course I used to maintain a diary, and I used to journal a lot. So lots of things I did it, and I still do it, and I started thinking about my own philosophy. So that's how I started my own philosophy when I was walking on the trails of Seattle, and I was thinking how to go about my own philosophy. Then what I did was I just googled Professor M.S.Rao's philosophy, and to my surprise I came to know that my name appeared on the first page with a search engine result on the first page as Professor M.S.Rao's philosophy is to emphasize health first, education second, and wealth third. He harnesses technology. So I was very much excited, and I was on cloud 9. It was an aha moment in my life, and I felt yes, it was the time for me to create my own philosophy. Then I googled different pages. Then I came to know that already I published an article titled "What is your leadership philosophy?" Then and also I published a research paper on Stoicism. So then I felt very happy. That means a lot of stuff is there. After the brainstroke, I forgot many things. For some time, I started connecting the dots. Then I felt let me work on my own philosophy. I started my own philosophy, that is educational philosophy. Why I started educational philosophy was that I was an educator and professor, and I thought let me outline from the perspective of education. So I started educational philosophy, and two things I stick to in my life. One is the continuous learning, and second thing is I take feedback. These two are very core of my philosophy. So I checked my documents of MS Word, where I got feedback from students, from books and multiple sources. Then when I analyzed my own feedback documents, then I came to know that there are some words that resonate my personality, such as personality, attitude, gratitude, virtue, empathy, humanity. So like that, couple of items. Good morning, how are you? Yeah. So I started, so now I took a deviation because the road is under repair. So I'll go through a different way. Fine. So I started working on my educational philosophy, and I integrated a couple of words like universe, spark, power, empathy, humanity, wisdom. So like that, then I started my educational philosophy, which is Eastern philosophy. Why I shared Eastern, why I focus on Eastern philosophy is that I was born in India, and I stick to that kind of philosophy. So I started thinking about this kind of Eastern philosophy. Just a moment, I am crossing the road. Can I go?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's what in the cones.
So can I go like this?
Yeah.
How? Like this?
Yeah, it's follow the cones. Go straight to the cones.
Okay, just this way? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to follow this road. Yeah, some work is going on, and just a moment. So let me follow the cones. Yeah. So you told, okay. So I started my own philosophy. Then again, I started googling about philosophy, and I came to know that Socrates is known as the father of philosophy, which I didn't know. And I started thinking about Socrates, and I often mention about Socrates and various other aspects of Socrates in my books and my teaching and training programs. So I mentioned about three-filter test, then some stories of Socrates, and Socrates talked emphasizes the quote, an unexamined life is not worth living. That means you have to examine your life. That's what Socrates said. So that resonated my mindset. So I started thinking, and I started blending that kind of philosophy. And also for the last 3 days I have been thinking about Ayn Rand, and she was a philosopher. She was also a philosopher and author, and she emphasized objectivism, and she was Russian. She was born in Russia, and she became an American. And so I just for the last 3 days I have been researching about Ayn Rand, and so like that I started researching various people. so that I can cover my philosophy from the multiple perspectives and from multiple aspects. So that's what I'm thinking. So this is what I'm planning to do, my own philosophy. Now I think I'm reaching this library. So now I am planning to publish a book on my philosophy, but it will take a lot of time about my own philosophy. But it takes time. As I said, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step, and I took the first step, and I started researching on my philosophy. Daily 1 to 2 hours in a day, I am researching on my philosophy and my own life. So hopefully I'll publish a book on philosophy. So now this is briefly about my philosophy. Now I'll go inside to see this library. This is known as this I think it's a very big library, and last time I came this library, as I said, 3 things I stick to. One is I go to nearby temples. The second thing is I've been hitting gym for more than 40 years. Third thing is I visit libraries. Now I'm entering inside the library. So this is known as the Seattle Public Library, Beacon Hill branch. So now you can see the viewpoint. Lot of snow is there. It's very cold in Seattle. And now I'll enter inside the library. This is the Seattle Public Library. So I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and share with your networks. And now I'm entering, and I should not record. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. This is an excellent library. Books, everything you will get, book written, everything. Thank you for subscribing.